Hello Capricorn, thank you so much for tuning into this April reading with me, Lorien. It's an absolute pleasure to bring you these readings every single month, and using the Druidcraft Tarot today, which is a very deep spiritual deck. And if you don't get the messages that you're expecting from this Capricorn reading, or if you just want kind of to know your composition for the entire month, look at your sun, moon and rising signs, because they could actually give you a little bit of insight into every single aspect that you're thinking of, looking into for April. Also, if you do want a private reading with myself, the link is below. We can get in touch with me, or you can just order a reading directly from that website there. There are many different ones available for you. And also, if you'd like to become a patron, the link on how to do that is below and get access to all the free readings that I'm going to be doing in the coming year. Okay. It includes rune readings, and I'm also going to try and get my crystals sorted to do some crystal readings too. Ooh, that's good. That's good too. Come on. Wow. Okay, and then finally we have... Oh, well, of course we had to land on a little bit of a sour note, but for the meantime, wow, this is really, really good. Okay. So let's see what we're doing here for you, Capricorn. Alright, so the messages that I'm getting are very positive. I have to say that first. I also want to say that there are some things that will require a lot of thought at the end of the month. So you're going to have a very busy month, you're going to have a very up and down month maybe, with kind of demands and, quiet time, busy time, quiet time, busy time, and it won't be just a steady busy, it'll just be, oh, I've got 5 minutes, oh no I haven't, and that sort of stuff. And this could actually leave you to needing a bit of me time towards the end of the month, and just having a little bit of need to be alone, so to speak. What I do see most of all here though is a need to be kind to yourself, Capricorn. Just a need to be within your zone. That's the only way that I can describe it. With the Eight of Wands, this is basically about things coming together very fast, very quickly. Feeling like you've been shoved in at the deep end, having, almost like taken me by surprise, something soaring, having this kind of propellant almost, just whoosh forwards. And I feel as though this is going to really be something that you can hold on to, for lack of a better term, and you are going to actually be seeing things from a different perspective this month. You're probably going to be, again, taken by surprise, taken by surprise, and I do feel that a lot of this is to do with how you see yourself as well. Your own power is going to be increased, and your own choices in maybe the relationships you make or the career you want to take, your choices are going to have so much weight, and you're going to have so much to do, that I feel as though you're going to be so proud of yourself, but you also need to take care of yourself here, because what you're doing is, in this universal year one, is making ground for yourself. It's making you basically pay attention to what kind of roots you're sowing, what kind of how to put it really, what kind of bed you're making, essentially. It is trying to tell you to keep your mind open as to the possibilities that maybe you haven't even thought of yet. And also I would say that this is to do with maybe changing your perspective on what it means to put down roots, and what it means to have the family that you want, or what it means to have the career that you want, what it is you want to achieve over the next 5 years. And that's what they did say, 5, because again, this is a very poignant energy for you. I do feel that some people will be instrumental to making these decisions, but it's kind of like making a book. You write a book, but then you need friends, you need critique partners, better readers, support, you need an agent, publishers, editors, people who are making your book shine. So it's not just a solitary journey, and this can apply to anything, even in your relationship. It's not just about you and that other person, it's about everybody else that also enhances that relationship as well. So I feel, or influences that relationship. So your career needs to be looked into, your home, your family, your anything that you're looking at changing this year. You could need to organize as to what kind of roots you're putting down, because this is going to take you so much by surprise you may not originally think about it or consider it. You are the magician of your own life, Capricorn, and this is incredibly prominent here this month. You can mold energies. You will have to learn how to mold your own energy and make sure that you keep going, basically keep going with it. Because I think if you let things down, or if you drop your guard, or if you drop the ball a little bit, you may feel like you have to really rush to pick up again. But I feel like you are going to keep up with the momentum. You're going to feel in your own power, in your own element. There's definitely a new dawn coming here for you. I really do feel that. And we are in Aries, so you may be feeling more inclined to have a little bit more impulsive decisions and have more fire within you, and right now I'm doing this, I'm going travelling, or I'm going doing this. But I do still feel that you need to anchor point with the Four of Wands. You need to create an anchor point, and you need to consider how you're going to reconcile this new venture, or this new beginning, or this whatever it is you're hoping to achieve, with what you're going to do in the next 5 years. So it's both the short term and the long term you've got to consider, but you are coming into your own. You're feeling like you've got your own unique niche now. But the Four of Swords again comes just saying, take care of yourself. Make sure that you feel as though you're being nurtured in your own right. Make sure that you feel as though you are gathering your strength. Don't expel everything, but if you do need to take time out, by all means, take time out. Make sure that you can actually sit down and ponder what sort of stuff you're doing, what kind of, maybe if you feel like something's kind of gone wrong, or you need to do something else as well, maybe that could be something. And actually, I've just found something incredibly intriguing. On the bottom here, I'm sure it's not meant to be, but it kind of looks like a little man is holding up the rock. I don't know whether you can see that. Little man is holding up the rock. This, to me, because my eye was immediately drawn to it, indicates that you may feel like you're having to hold up the rock that everybody else is using, or you're having to be the rock for people. I would say, if you can, let that go, because that's going to deter from the rest of the energy that you can get from this. It's going to deter you from potentially something really big and bold, and the movements that you're making do seem to be this month very big and very bold and very intuitive, and I would encourage you to keep on doing that, to be honest. So let's have a look and see what the runes have. I am just going to choose this with my eyes closed. Okay. Oh, what I think, oh yeah, one fell out. Let me just see if I can find that. Well, it took me a minute. So I've cut that out. But this is Runjo. This is joy, comfort, pleasure. This is basically everything that you may want to achieve. Joy, comfort, pleasure, whatever. This is basically saying that you have the ability to create that now. You have the wherewithal and the tenacity and everything to embrace these changes that are coming through, that are actually being there for you. This joy comes from maybe finally seeing things swiftly moving forwards. Could be your career picking up, your love life, anything. Finally understanding where you want to be, a breakthrough of some kind. This seems to come through in maybe the sort of comfort side of things. So you finally feel that you can get settled in a direction. And this, I feel, would be the pleasure, because it's almost like you feel this surge of electricity through you. You feel the magic within you. You feel the energy and the manifestation, the law of attraction in the universe, and that's definitely going to be beneficial to you. This is basically asking the universe to come and help you, but it's saying don't leave yourself out of some of your kind of spa days. You know what I mean? Like, you have to make sure that you take care of yourself, Capricorn, or else you may just feel like you've done all this work and then you're exhausted and you can't cope anymore. Make sure that you take little breaks. Make sure that you, again, look after yourself. Don't drink too much caffeinated drinks, because that could actually overstimulate you and you could feel like a downer at the end of the day. just make sure that you're taking care of yourself and getting enough rest, sleep, whatever it is, whilst you're doing this, because this is very valuable and this is very good for you to do. But I just feel as though you need to maybe pay a bit more attention as to how you do that. But let me know how things go for you this month, Capricorn. It certainly seems to be a busy, exciting month. What is it you have planned? Is there anything in particular that you're hoping to achieve? Are you waiting to be awoken? Are you waiting to settle down? Is there something here that you really want to create? Let me know. I always love to hear from you. Thank you again for subscribing and commenting and everything like that. Really does make my day. And also, if you do want a reading from me, I do private readings, and you can check me out on the website or just order straight away and I will get back to you as quickly as possible. But in the meantime, thank you so much. Take care of yourselves and I'll speak to you soon.